Welcome to the kingdom. Zanabek. Here comes the Bronx Bull, Jake LaMotta, constant stalk.
This bout is scheduled.
So much hype surrounding this. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. Misses with the jab. Beautiful counter shot. Perfect counter shot. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Nice counter shot. And he scores with the counter. And perfect counter lands. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget? Whoa, wait a minute. And this fight is over. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Well,
yeah, the hate, the grind, the sweat, the blood, the time, my motivation. I work too hard, too long, and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game to save with lock and key and combination. Keep it gold and high sight, don't focus on what's hindsight. Sleeping on me, tell them night, night, it's my time in a bright light. Don't ever band, no mind, keep it pushing, don't ever give them a sound. They gon' let me when you shining, but they wanna talk about you when you down. Motivation, all the hating that they doing.
Look at this venue. It's Jonathan.
This bout is
An open air. Build up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. They exchange punches. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter. Perfect counter lands. Straight right just misses. Usually you don't need a weather report for a boxing match, but we certainly do today as we fight under the sun.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything. You've got the breeze of the wind, you've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this? Your feet are on fire. They're on fire in the ring.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And he scores with the counter. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Time they drop their guard, they get caught. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. about
Tyson,
Roy
you
Jones
switched
in
up.
that
What
last
you're
round.
doing, I need you
As
to
bad as
focus on
boxing-
what you're doing. I need you to switch back.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
An upset of the year, perhaps, right before our eyes. How are they still standing?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed back on it. Like it never happened.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That counter shot lands. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Looks like trouble was averted.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do you do? What do you tell him when he does it?
Whoa, Johnny. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. A much better game plan here.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Mate, what
Roy
you
Jones
doing?
in that
Come on,
last round.
switch on,
Well, we're
switch on.
entering desperation mode here.
Now
Gonna
you're getting back into it. I need you to go.
On to the third. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to block it. They've got to block it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
He misses with that straight left. Hold it right there. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Are we about to see a first round knockout? Disaster averted.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter shot. There's a counter shot. Misses with the straight left. Just missed with that hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. Talk about Roy Jones in that last
Big,
round.
deep
I
breath.
promise
Big,
you, all
deep
three
breath.
judges
Calm
here
yourself
are
down.
going to give that
Calm
round.
yourself back. Come, breathe, breathe.
Here we go to the fourth round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter punch got him clean. Swing and a miss with the left hook. The straight right just misses. Threw the uppercut but did not score. Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Straight right just misses. Through the straight left, but it won't score. Nice counter shot. How about that time counter shot? And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. He threw a punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? Don't worry about our round. Don't worry about our round. Let's go out there and let's reset.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That hook was off target. A perfect counter shot. Catch and shoot. Punch, counter punch. Good counter punching. The right hook misses. Those counter punches have to hurt. Perfect punch. Well done with that counter shot. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Roy Jones
now you let him back into the fight that round.
Down
Come
big
on,
time
let
the
him back
score.
into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better.
On to the 6th round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Beautiful counter punch. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. That hook doesn't score. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you care and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
counter punch. Nice counter punch. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. And he scores with the counter. Good counter punch. Good punch. Perfect counter shot. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
What are you doing? You switched up completely. Get your mind back on your job. That's a terrible round that is. Don't want to lose it.
There's the bell to start round 7. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
What skill being displayed here between these two middleweights? The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Nice job blocking the left hook. Well done with that counter shot. They're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. I wouldn't be surprised if they stop this fight considering the swelling and the bruising.
Are you okay?
To the relief of the fans here, this fight will continue. Thought we were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about
now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. You got complacent. The fight's not over yet.
There's the bell to start round 8. Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the flyweight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at a middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
And at some point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you'll get caught a lot more at the end.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This is the kind of fight you expect from two world-class elite middleweights. That counter shot lands. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but...
For I am the truth. I am the light that lighteth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
Welcome to the Wonder... Sinisa... Miss G... A lot of trash talk between... Many said this fight would never happen, and yet, here it is, and here we go. Those counter punches have to hurt. The straight right just misses. Misses with the straight left. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
A perfect counter lands. A high-octane battle. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He wasn't ready for that counter. It's all offense all the time. Missing with the hook.
Okay, let's reset. Switch your stance.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Nice counter. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Estrada in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
How about that time counter shot? Punch, counter punch. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Throws the jab, but does not score. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Estrada in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Forget about the round. It was a bad round.
There's the bell to start round 3. Last round was massive for her, Johnny. How does she keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won this hands down.
Got her with a punch. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Incredible work rate. Time they throw a shot, they get countered. Beautiful counter punch. The jab can't find a home. The straight right just misses. Both want a knockout, you can tell. Good counter punching. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Estrada in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
Wicked work. I love that.
There's the bell to start round 4. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Neither one of them wants us to go to the judges' scorecards. Nice counter. The straight right just misses. Well done with that counter shot. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Hey, those punches add up. The straight right just misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Estrada in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to...
You've done all your work all the way through.
There's the bell to start round 5. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Good counter punch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. He got clipped by that counter. Beautiful counter shot. That punch doubled her over. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Good punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Estrada in that last round. It's not been going well for her, and you can see the corner is starting to get a little more animated.
You've let her back in the fight. You're much better than...
On to the 6th round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That counter shot lands. Straight right just misses. And just as quickly as the action slows down and heats back up. Oh, and that shot hurt Natasha Jonas. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
She scores with that counter. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
The straight right just misses. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. on Estrada in that last round. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round.
Calm
Let's
yourself
see
down.
what they have in store.
Breathe. You'll start.
There's the bell to start round 7. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They exchange punches. She got out of the way of that right hook. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hands.
Oh, Johnny, take a look at this action. Natasha Jonas in trouble. How did they survive that?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than happy.
They block the left there. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Estrada in that last round. Well, things certainly aren't going her way. She's been on the back foot. She's got to turn the tables.
The girls, sometimes it could...
We don't care. Get out there and win this next.
There's the bell for round 8. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
You'd like to see more jabs. A perfect counter shot. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice counter shot by her. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Defense is not an option for these two. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happening.